Welcome back to another episode of Quik Reaction TV. Tap the like, subscribe, and rock the bell so you won't miss an episode. It's free and helps the channel grow. Let's get into it. Quick!
Video is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research.
The government think we pussy? Nah. All jokes aside, the government think we pussy or some shit? What you mean? Y'all don't like TikTok, so no more TikTok. Who the fuck is y'all niggas? You telling me January 19th at 12 o'clock TikTok not gonna be on my phone? Are you good? I'm not jacking it. I don't believe that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even in denial. I just know they not about that, bro. They not finna take this shit, bro. You know who we got young niggas. You thought them white people that ran up in the Capitol in January of last year was crazy? Don't even worry about it. We got young niggas and shiesties. We got the shiesty boys. Fucking about. It's a national security threat coming from outside the country. You want a national security threat in the country? Take TikTok off my phone. Take TikTok off niggas' phones. You gonna see a beamer flying into the White House. I scroll on TikTok before I go to sleep. I scroll on TikTok when I wake up. I scroll on TikTok while I'm driving. What the fuck you want me to do if you take TikTok? Y'all think we Vaughn? We not Vaughn. Y'all not finna just take this shit. Okay, what the fuck I'm gonna do with my time? Be productive? It's not Vaughn, bro. This not Flappy Bird. This ain't none of that. This TikTok, bitch. Y'all take this shit away, the whole country finna look like California. We gonna light it on fire. Oh, China gonna get our data. Bitch, I'm a creator on the app. They got my social. I'll go give them my data. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas think they finna take this shit from me. They must not have seen my For You page.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let y'all tear it down just because y'all don't like the way another nigga look.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
My man said, what I'm supposed to do? Be productive? Nah, jokes aside, man, I really don't see that TikTok is going away. I think they doing a whole lot. But your boy Trump, when he get in there, he gonna find some type of way to work it out and keep it going. Y'all just rest easy and watch how it play out. Don't be going to these other sites, jumping on, making them rich, especially read them terms and conditions, because now they not playing. They trying to do certain things. So watch if you travel. If you on that red note and you done violated their terms and conditions, then you go over to China or wherever it originates from, you can be held to their law. Just word for thought.
The treaty stated the aliens would not interfere in our affairs and we would not interfere in theirs. We were particularly interested that they do not interfere with anything that would affect our future, which has been violated. We would keep their presence on Earth a secret. They would furnish us with advanced technology and would help us in our technological development. They would not make any treaty with any other Earth nation. They could abduct humans on a limited and periodic basis for the purpose of medical examination and monitoring of our development, with the stipulation that the humans would not be harmed, would be returned to their point of abduction, that the humans would have no memory of the event, and that the alien nation would furnish MJ-12 with a list of all human contacts and abductees on a regularly scheduled basis. And this is not being done. It was agreed that each nation would receive the ambassador of the other for as long as the treaty remained in force. It was further agreed that the alien nation and the United States would exchange 16 personnel each to the other with the purpose of learning each of the other. The alien guests would remain on Earth and the human guests would travel to the alien point of origin for a specified period of time, then return, at which point a reverse exchange would be made. I have no knowledge whatsoever of what happened to those original 16 humans who left the Earth with the aliens. It was also agreed that bases would be constructed underground for the use of the alien nation and that 2 bases would be constructed for the joint use of the alien nation and the United States government. The base at Dulce is one, the base at S4 in the area known as Area 51 or Dreamland is the second. Exchange of technology would take place in the jointly occupied bases. These alien bases would be constructed under Indian reservations in the 4 corners of Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona, and one would be constructed in Nevada in the area known as S4, located approximately 7 miles south of the western border of Area 51, otherwise known as Dreamland. All alien areas are under complete control of the Naval Department, and all personnel who work in these complexes receive their checks from the Navy. Construction of the bases began immediately, but progress was slow until large amounts of money were made available in 1957, and in the meantime, work continued on the Yellow Book with the information derived from the guests.
What the fuck? Wow. Do y'all believe that? That it's underground bases and tunnels? Well, I believe that it's definitely underground military bases, but who knows what's going on down there because the public is not made privy to it. But it could be nefarious things going on. We don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Okay, Quik Crew, this next clip, it can be a trigger warning. But to my brothers and sisters in faith, y'all gonna understand. I had this saying with somebody that was really close to me. And when we talk about God, we would say, hey, if it goes this way, oh man, y'all stay tuned. Here we go.
Trey here. I have a message for you to usher you into 2025. Happy New Year. This is a parable that was given to me by one of my classmates at Juilliard that I've been meaning to give to you guys for some time now. Time never felt right, but now that we have teleported into this brand new chapter, the time's here. I'm gonna hop right on into it. So imagine we are all beings of light to our core. I'm a being of light, you're a being of light. Everyone around us, no matter how evil they may seem, are beings of light. And we're in this perfect place before we get to Earth. Some may call it nirvana, some may call it heaven. We're in a perfect place. And me, a little being of light, I hop on up to God and I say, hey God. And God's like, hey, what's up? And I say, what am I? And God says, you're a being of light. And I say, okay, what's the opposite of light? Like, what aren't I? And God says, darkness. And I say, okay, first of all, what's light? And God says light is everything good. You know, light is love and peace and serenity and calmness and stillness, truth. Light is everything good. And I say, okay, what's the opposite of that? What's darkness? And God says darkness is hate and evil and corruption and envy, jealousy, worry, fear, anxiety, lies. Darkness is bad. Darkness is the opposite of you. And I say, okay, how do I experience darkness? Because I want to be a more well-rounded light being. And it sounds like in order to be more well-rounded, in order to be the best being of light I can be, I've got to understand darkness. I've got to understand the opposite of me. And God says, well, you can't experience that here. I fear this place is quite perfect, but you can experience it on Earth. You can incarnate as a human and live a human life and experience darkness on Earth. But the kicker is you can't do it by yourself. Somebody's got to go with you. And one of the other light beings raises their hand and says, ooh, me, I'll go. And I look at the other light being and I say, why would you agree to do that? Thank you. Thank you very much, but why would you agree to do that? It sounds like you're going to have to do some really horrible stuff to me in order to teach me what hate is, to teach me what envy is, what greed is, what jealousy is, what fear is, what anxiety is. Why would you agree to do that? And the other light being says, because I love you. Because I love you. But you have to, sorry, I always cry at this part whenever I tell the story. If you know me, you know I love to cry. You have to promise me something. Promise me you will remember that I agreed to help you. Because if you don't, we could get stuck. If you don't remember that I agreed to cut you off on the highway that random Tuesday, or that I agreed to steal from you, or that I agreed to cheat on you, that I agreed to kill someone that you love. If you don't remember that I agreed to help you, and I'm only doing it because you wanted me to, because you wanted to learn these things, then we could get stuck and we could end up repeating lifetimes trying to figure out how to get rid of the hate, how to release and dissolve the jealousy and the envy and the anxiety and the worry, the fear. If you don't remember, we can get stuck for lifetimes trying to remember where it started and how to finish it. And I say, okay, I promise on that. And God says, okay, bet. And we're here. I don't know how you choose to receive that message, but I can tell you it's the greatest message I've received in this lifetime. It has absolutely changed the way that I maneuver through this life, the way that I view myself, the way that I view everyone around me. It reminds me throughout every test that I'm nothing more than a light bearer, and everyone around me are light bearers, no matter how dark they may seem. Demons walk among us, don't get me wrong, but even demons are simply extensions of the light, attached to the light. I give you that message because I want each and every one of you to walk through 2025 with an idea of your control, just how in control you are. Every test, every trial, every tribulation, you signed up for it. You asked for this, and you're equipped to move through it, but you are in control. Stop pointing the finger, trying to figure out where to place the blame for why XYZ is happening to you. Everything that's happening around you is happening for you. Everything is working, every single thing is working in and for your greatest good.
Wow, man. Damn.
Now, if it goes that way, isn't that amazingly thought-provoking? I mean, I love many other topics to talk about, but this is one of my favorites. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel in the comments below about this one.
Found this out recently that every single one of the holidays, we talked about holidays before.
All the time.
This one's different. They say every single holiday that we celebrate is celebrating one of the 7 deadly sins. Every single holiday.
Okay.
Think about it. So the easiest one, Valentine's Day, celebrates the sin of lust.
Lust. Okay.
Christmas celebrates, here, I'm gonna show you, bro.
Okay, let me see.
Check this.
Christmas.
It's a whole list.
This Christmas.
Okay, boom. Easy one. Ready? Valentine's Day represents lust for
Yeah.
obvious reasons. Now, Thanksgiving, that celebrates the sin of gluttony.
Gluttony, yeah, because you're eating.
Because you're eating a lot. You're overeating. You're taking too much more than you need.
Yeah.
Now, Christmas, what do you think that is?
Greed?
Greed.
Yeah.
Overconsumption and excess.
Okay.
Right? Wanting more of something.
That makes
We're
sense.
celebrating gifts. We're celebrating gifts. We're not really even celebrating like the birth of Christ because people are so focused on the gifts and shit. Now, Easter. This one's interesting.
I don't know.
The holiday of Easter, what sin would it be?
Easter? I don't know.
Check this out. This one gets deep.
Okay.
So they say it's envy because the Romans were jealous of Jesus, so they murdered him.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Shit.
So St. Patrick's Day. It's sloth because
Why?
people get blacked out drunk.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now Halloween is what? It's wrath.
Okay.
So scaring and hurting people for fun. With masks, it's wrath.
Oh.
So every single one of the holidays is like a
Yeah,
7
yeah.
deadly sin.
So you don't.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
There are 4 signs you're physically attractive. I'm a relationship scientist. I match made hundreds of thousands, including celebrities and some of the most eligible. It's simple psychology.
Okay.
Oh, I'm all for. I'm all for. Let me know if y'all got all four, 1, 2, or 3 in the comments below.
15,000 years ago, there was a continent that we've all talked about, but nobody really believes it. Plato described it, nobody really believes it. And it was called Atlantis, and it was really there. And something happened on Atlantis. Actually, it began about 16,000 years ago with a comet that struck the Earth right near Atlantis.
11,600 years ago, global temperature shoots up. The last of the ice caps collapse into the sea. Sea level rises enormously. That is precisely the date that Plato gives for the destruction of Atlantis. He puts it this way, that his ancestor Solon visited Egypt, and there Solon claimed to have been told by Egyptian priests about this great advanced civilization that once existed, but that angered the gods and was destroyed in an enormous flood.
10,000 years before the Egyptians built the pyramids, Atlantis had electricity, advanced medicine, even the power of flight. Impossible, you say. Well, no, not for them. Numerous ancient cultures all over the globe agree that Atlantis possessed a power source of some kind, more powerful than steam, than coal, more powerful than our modern internal combustion engines. Gentlemen, I propose that we find Atlantis, find that power source, and bring it back to the surface.
Leave that dope alone. He need to leave that dope alone.
I know why can't nobody find Atlantis. Because we on Atlantis. We on a landmass with the firmament underneath water. God said it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. There it is, Quik Crew. Thanks for chilling to the end. Please like, comment, subscribe until we connect again. And remember, keep God first, respect yourself, and remember to forgive. And I'll see you in the next vid. Quick